After the worst 3 days of their lives, Cleopas and his friend set off to walk to the village of Emmaus. It was a 7-mile walk to Emmaus from Jerusalem, and they passed the time talking about everything that had happened.
I still can't believe it. It wasn't supposed to happen this way, you know?
I mean, he didn't do anything wrong.
As they talked, a man they didn't recognize came up and started walking with them.
Hey, how's it going?
They hadn't gone far before the stranger asked them what they were talking about.
What are we talking about? Oh, you know, just everything that's been going on in Jerusalem these past few days. You do know what's been going on, don't you? Whoa.
Are you serious? You must not be from around here. I mean, you really don't know about what happened to Jesus of Nazareth?
So Cleopas and his friend told the stranger the whole story. Cleopas told the stranger that Jesus was a prophet, that he was incredibly powerful in all that he said and in what he did. Jesus healed a man who couldn't walk by telling him to take your mat and go. He calmed a raging storm. He once fed a group of over 5,000 people with just a few loaves of bread and fish. He taught us to love one another, even our enemies. But for no good reason, Jesus was arrested. He was found guilty.
Why do we need any more witnesses?
And he was sentenced to death.
Crucify him!
They nailed his hands and feet to a cross.
We thought Jesus was the one who would save our people. But now he's dead. They buried him in a tomb and sealed the entrance. It's been 3 days. Then, this morning, something happened. Some women we knew went to the tomb and found the stone had been rolled away. They didn't find Jesus' body. And they said they saw angels. The angels said Jesus was alive. But some of our other friends went to the tomb and found it empty. Jesus' body wasn't there.
After Cleopas and his friend finished telling Jesus' story, the man walking with them said, "How foolish you are."
What do you mean we're foolish?
The stranger then began to explain how the scriptures predicted everything that happened to Jesus. He began with when Moses said, each family must kill a Passover lamb. The stranger told of how the prophets knew Jesus would suffer the things we should have suffered, that Jesus took on himself the pain that should have been ours, that he was led away like a lamb to be killed. He was killed even though he hadn't harmed anyone, and after he had suffered, he would see the light of life. Cleopas and his friend were mesmerized by the stranger's explanation. It was like a fire began to burn in their hearts. Could it be true? Could all of it have happened for a reason? Could Jesus really be alive? When they reached their destination, Cleopas and his friend invited the stranger to eat with them. And as the stranger blessed the food and broke the bread, Cleopas and his friend's eyes were opened for the first time. They recognized the man who was with them. It wasn't a stranger at all. It was Jesus. He was alive. But before they even knew what was happening, Jesus vanished. Well, they wasted no time after that. They got up and ran back to Jerusalem.
I knew there was something special about that guy, the way he knew all the scriptures.
It was Jesus the whole time. Wait till we tell the others.
They told Jesus' disciples all they'd seen. Jesus was alive, and God had planned it all along. Jesus is alive, and our lives will never be the same.